Marvel Comics presents Escapade, the new trans superheroine with incredible powers. Her name is Shela Sexton and she has the strange and incredible superpower to change circumstances. The openness and visibility that Marvel Comics gives to the LGBT community in its pages with superheroes that represent in an incredible way the wide range of diversity, from homosexual characters to those belonging to the trans community, such as Escapade, is increasing. New superheroine with powers that are truly amazing. It is not the first time that Marvel presents a transgender superheroine, since 25 years ago Jessie Drake debuted in Marvel Comics Presents number 150 released in March 1994. However, now another powerful trans and mutant woman arrives on the occasion of Pride Month at Marvel's Voices, Pride number 1, which opens on June 22. Her name is Shela Sexton aka Escapade, and she will bring with her her best friend and fellow trans mutant Morgan Red, as well as Hibbert, her genetically modified flying turtle, and together they will embark on a high-flying mission that will take them exploring from floating barges like the from S.H.I.E.L.D. to the mutant nation of Krakoa. Speaking to Marvel.com, Escapade co-creator Charlie Jane Anders described Shela as goofy and very funny with a super strong sense of justice and a deep loyalty to her friends, who until recently she believed that everything would be fine as long as she and Morgan were there for each other, but lately she has realized that life is more complicated than that. As for her superpower, Jane Anders defines it as the power to change circumstances, that is, to change them with another person. For example, if you are pointing a gun at her, she can reverse it so that she is the one pointing the gun at you. If you are the mayor of New York and she approaches you, she can become mayor of New York for a while. It's a power that has a lot of potential pitfalls, and there are a lot of ways that she can go wrong. I had thought about this superpower a few years ago and been looking for the right place to use it, and Shela seemed like the perfect person to wield this great power, said Charlie Jane Anders. The co-creator also mentions that Escapade and Morgan are part of a trans mutant community, adding that it was very important to have an entire trans mutant community in this comic. I wanted to make it super clear that being a mutant is not a metaphor for being trans, and vice versa. I think Shela has experienced some rejection because of her transgenderism, but she has also found an incredible community that supports and encourages her, and this has changed the way she thinks about being a hero, she added. She wants to be there for everyone who has been left behind, and she wants to help people feel like they can belong and be seen and loved. That's something I really hope everyone who reads this comic, especially trans youth, learns. What do you think of Escapade, the new trans superheroine from Marvel Comics? Comment below.